Hey everyone, this is Lucas from Straight From Motown. As most of you guys probably don't know, since we really don't have that many viewers, that one of my all-time favorite matches of the decade is the six-man tag team match at Elimination Chamber 2014 between the Wyatt family and the Shield. And after that five-star classic of a match, they had two more matches after that where the Wyatt family won the match at Elimination Chamber, the Wyatt family won again on Raw, and the Shield won in a match on Main Event of all places. And since Seth Rollins turned heel a few months after that and breaking up the Shield, we pretty much figured that the Wyatt family versus the Shield would never, ever happen again. But now, after a shocking turn of events that has happened on both Raw and SmackDown, I'm going to explain to everybody why we have a chance to see the Wyatt family versus the Shield again. Obviously, the most shocking moment that happened on Monday Night Raw this week after the Universal Championship match between Roman Reigns and Finn Balor, Braun Strowman was about to cash in his Money in the Bank contract when Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins came out in their Shield gear, reuniting the Shield and triple power bombing Braun Strowman through the announce table. It was definitely a shocking moment, and I thought it was an awesome way to close the show. And whether or not it was a heel turn for Dean, Seth, and Roman, it kind of seemed like it, but I'm not really sure. It definitely shows that it's going to be hard for Braun Strowman to cash in his Money in the Bank contract to receive the Universal Championship now that Roman Reigns has Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins in his corner at all times because, well, the Shield. And while the commentators love to keep reminding us during that segment that Braun Strowman had to fight alone 3-on-1 against the Shield, but you have to remember, when Braun Strowman first debuted in WWE, it wasn't as a solo competitor, it was as a member of the Wyatt family. It's so crazy to think of how big of a star Braun Strowman is now after the way he was terribly booked throughout the whole Wyatt family thing. But there are a few reasons why I do think that the Wyatt family could reform. First off, since it was a Shield 3-on-1 attack, obviously there's gonna be some form of storyline happening with a six-man tag team match with the Shield and Braun Strowman and two other competitors. And it shouldn't be with two random baby faces in the Raw locker room like Finn Balor and Bobby Roode. It should be people he has actually teamed with before, and those two people I think should be Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper. 2, Matt Hardy is out with an injury and he has been sending out a lot of tweets hinting maybe a retirement. So that leaves Bray Wyatt with nothing to do since he was part of the Deleter of Worlds and that tag team storyline seemed to be going even further, but now that Matt Hardy is gone, that storyline is out the window. And a perfect way to elevate Bray Wyatt back up is to have him reunite with Braun Strowman and Luke Harper to recreate the Wyatt family. And number 3, and the reason why I saved doing this video until after SmackDown Live was over, it was rumored online that Eric Rowan had suffered an arm injury after his match with the New Day at SummerSlam, and that he probably would be out for a few months after that since it was rumored to be a bicep injury, and I just feel so bad for Eric Rowan because this, I think, is his 4th or 5th injury. I'm probably over-exaggerating. It's probably maybe his 2nd or maybe 3rd. And it seems to be even more clear that Eric Rowan is injured because just now on SmackDown Live, the New Day beat the Bludgeon Brothers for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, so that leaves Luke Harper with nothing to do. Or now Harper, whatever, WWE. I'm still calling him Luke freaking Harper. And plus, because my name is Lucas. Represent. And since WWE already pretty much failed with giving Luke Harper a good singles run on SmackDown Live, why not send him over to Monday Night Raw to reunite with the Wyatts? Now, I know the Wyatt family have broken up and teamed up again on so many occasions, but it hasn't happened in a while, and this time it actually makes sense. The first real faction to ever beat the Shield clean was the Wyatt family, so there's always that fact there. And while Braun Strowman wasn't in the Wyatt family or even in the main roster at the time, it can bring more elevation to the feud between Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman, in my opinion, had the best main roster feud of 2017, and their chemistry is undeniably awesome. So if you combine the 2014 feud with the Shield and the Wyatt family and the 2017 feud with Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman, all that mashed together is pure chaos and something that we would all love to see. And also, Bray Wyatt feuded with both Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins at one point, so you have those little nitbits in there. And when Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose teamed up in 2015 to take on Wyatt and Harper at SummerSlam, and that Braun Strowman debuted after that. There are so many ways to take past storylines and elevate it into another awesome feud with the Wyatt family and the Shield, and an awesome match. Maybe at Hell in a Cell, I would understand why they shouldn't do that, because since Roman Reigns is wanting to say that he's a fighting champion, he should probably defend his championship at the first pay-per-view since he'd won the title. But they can maybe save it for Survivor Series. If they did an elimination match with the Wyatts and the Shield, I think that would be freaking awesome and definitely could main event the whole damn show. Now, there's probably many people out there who don't want another feud with the Wyatts and the Shield, but I am all for it. The Wyatt family versus the Shield at Elimination Chamber is one of my all-time favorite matches and up there for my favorite six-man tag team match of all time. And if they want to try to one-up that, I'm not stopping them. And lastly, just when I was about to make this video, I went on Twitter and Bray Wyatt quoted a tweet that he tweeted around the time he was feuding with the Shield back in 2014. The tweet said, "Don't take your guns to town, son. Leave your guns at home, Shield. Don't take your guns to town. Hashtag Elimination Chamber." And before SmackDown Live even aired, Bray Wyatt quoted that tweet saying, "Forget not." Holy shit. This could actually be happening. So that was my take on why I think there should be another Shield and Wyatt family feud. Tell me what you guys think about this in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe. And like our Facebook page at facebook.com/straightfrommotown. I'm Lucas from Straight From Motown, and I'll see you guys later.